everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest 3. My name is Robert with RPR, and I'll be your host. Last time, I sorta kinda abruptly ended the video, and I do apologize for that. Real world situations happened, and I had to run, so I had to cut the video a little bit shorter than I would have liked to have done. So we missed a couple things in Romaly, which we're going to take care of now. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and tidy up my bag. I don't even know if I showed you this yet, but if you go to tactics, go to tidy all items. It'll take everybody's items from all their inventory except for what they're equipped and put it in your bag. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to go ahead and sort the bag by type, and that will sort the bag for you automatically. So when you go in the bag, everything's all nice and pretty. So we got a couple books: Smart Book, Tomboy Book, Cheater Guide, and the Hard Heart. The Hard Heart's actually good to have because your vitality goes up by 15, but the stats itself are not that great. So we're not going to go ahead and worry about that at the moment. When I'm in my later levels and I don't need to worry about stats anymore, then I start equipping those items so I can get that plus boost in vitality and stuff like that, which will be really handy. So let's go ahead and continue. We talked to the king. I'm going to go ahead and redo that to refresh. All he basically said was he's sorry about Ortega. And basically there's nothing really much to do in this town except for buying equipment and talking to the folks. And basically there's a town north of us that we need to go ahead and visit, Kazov. And everybody's warning us not to head east yet because it's a little bit harder. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and explore this castle a little bit more. One thing that we did miss from last time is something hiding in this bush. We found our 4th small medal in our bag now, which brings us up to 9. We need one more and we can get that garter belt. I do believe that's all we can do in the castle. I don't think we really went anywhere else. Let me find out. Yeah, we talked to him. And we talked to the merchant who lost all his items. Let's go ahead and go up this tower. I believe we already went up here though. I think this is where we got the book. Yeah, there's nothing up in here. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and meet you at the start of the town. And what my plan is, I'm gonna go ahead and grind out what I need to do and grab that good equipment before we head north to Kazov. This part of the portion of the game is not really that difficult. It's just some of the monsters north can be a little bit hard. So we do want to get that equipment. So I'll see you guys in a minute. And we're back. Let me go ahead and show you what I did really quick. I got the iron spear, chainmail, and bronze shield for the hero. I got the bronze shield for the thief. Nothing for the fighter, and iron spear, chainmail, and bronze shield for a cleric. I did gain a couple of levels, so let me go ahead and show you what spells I learned. For the hero, we finally learned Return, so we don't need no more Wings of Wyvern. Very handy, so we can go back to any of the towns that we revisited. Also, for our thief, probably one of the most useless spells in the game, Location. Basically what it does is you enter a dungeon and it tells you what floor you are in that dungeon. It's really useless, so we don't need none of that. So let's go ahead and head north to Kazov. And I also noticed that the king was talking about the golden crown, which I didn't mention while I was talking to him. Basically, some dude named Kandar, that everybody in the town was discussing, stole the golden crown from the king and went to the Tower of Champagne. I believe we did learn that last episode. Here's a new creature, the Venom Toad. This is one of the frogs that actually does poison on hit, so you gotta be careful with that. And we get an antidote orb. Not bad, considering I used 4 or 5 of them while I was grinding. What's that? Here's some more new monsters. The caterpillar. Looked like there was a shrine ahead of us. Annoying. They cast Increase, which is a spell that boosts up defense. They have a pretty high defense as is. As you can see, it takes 3 or 4 hits to kill them, and they hit pretty hard. So they're not a really easy creature at these levels. Go ahead and see what this is. Got that good gambling music going. And this, my friends, is the Pachisi game. This is what those Pachisi tickets are used for. I believe if I search here, I'll find one. Yep. So we can go ahead and try this game out, and I'll show you what it's all about. Go ahead and talk to this guy. Now, you only could do it with one of your party members, so if you do get in battles, you gotta remember to heal, which I didn't, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, I should be all healed up, which I am. So you go ahead and go in the start position, and you get to roll the dice. You can view the map and see which directions you want to head into. There's various areas, chests, traps, pots, a lot of stuff going on in here. Let me go ahead and explain what each tile does while I'm doing this. If you hit, let's go ahead and stop right here. As you can see, 2 spaces ahead of me, if you hit that, it'll say up arrow +3. What that does is it will give you 3 spaces to the 3 spaces ahead. There's treasure chest, that's self-explanatory. There's that dice to the right of the treasure chest that says +1. That gives you 1 extra turn. Plus 50 gold is that one right there that says +50. There's an item shop. That's what that little hut with the winged wyvern is. A pot, you can search and you might get something out of it. Plus gold again. Now these question marks, they're a little iffy. Sometimes you might get a boost in stats. Sometimes you might get a decrease in stats. Sometimes you might get double your money. You might get in a battle. Just all kinds of random stuff happens with those question marks. Then you have the electric square. You do not want to step on that. That's like stepping on the very hard barriers. They do about 35 damage. There's the blue ones where it takes away money if it's blue. With -50, that would take 50 gold. Negative blue with the spaces will move you back to. Sometimes that could be good because you'll end up on that pot and you'll get some stuff out of it. The slime with the star around it, that you'll get into a battle. The chest of drawers there, again, it's just like a pot. You search it, you get stuff, treasure. The trap door right there, if it's a 2-tiered road, you'll drop down to the tier below it if you're on the upper one, or if you're on the first tier, or if there's only 1 tier in the map, it will just drop straight down to the bottom floor and basically lose the game. You would have to spend another ticket to play it again. Now the forest, the grass, and the mountains are all random areas. You'll either get in a battle, or you'll find an item, or maybe nothing will happen at all. The forests and mountains are more tend towards you will get in a battle more than anything, and the grass is more like nothing will happen, or you'll find something. That purple with the skull and hat mage thing, that lowers your MP. The star one right there, that's 2 below, that purple MP decreaser gives you all your hit points back. And the one that I like the most, the exclamation point, it's a huge gamble, but what it does is you roll the die, and whatever you roll, the first roll is your stat of what you're going to boost it up, the second roll is how much you're going to boost up that stat, and the third roll is whether it's going to increase or decrease depending on your roll. 1 through 3 is decrease, 4 through 6 is increase. So it's a gamble, but if you get high numbers, you can really get up there in stats. And there's your goal. Now, in this game, you can't just roll higher than how many steps it takes to get to the goal and you win. You have to get exactly on the goal step. So for example, if I was on that grass, one under the goal, and I rolled a 2, I would have to go back to that grass step. Or if I rolled a 3, I would hit that trap door and fall down. You actually have to roll a 1 to get on the goal, so it can be a little bit hectic. And when you do get in the goal, you get treasure, so it's pretty nice. A lot of the times it's good treasure for the level of when you first find the shrine. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and roll that first die. Now I can go 2 ways here. I'm going to go ahead and go up. And nothing can be found in there. Let's go ahead and keep going. 2. Now, for this, I'm going to go ahead and go left, because I don't want to go on that shock thing. So we get 2 more turns. Not bad. And we get a pot. See what's inside. Leather hat. Yay. Useless. I guess we can sell it for some money. Not too bad, I guess. 4. We get 3 more turns. 3. Oh no. I got the bad one. So I lost 5 MP. That's not too bad. It's not like I had anything worthy anyways. Get a 4. Nice. I got the treasure. And I got a life nut. Pretty awesome. 5. Ooh. We need a 1, and we don't want a 3. Ah, we lost. Oh well. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that one more time since I have 1 more ticket. You get a lot of tickets in this game, so don't feel like you have to save them. Also, that gives you a duration, as I didn't explain. You have 10, for this map you have 10 turns to do it in. If you don't do it in those 10 turns, basically you just lose. Here we go, we have a battle. Nothing new. These are really simple. I like the background, how they make it look like a Pachisi table. That's pretty cool. Knock that out really quick. 6. So 5 will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100 gold, or 2, 3, 4, 5 a pot. Or I'm assuming the shockwave above. I'm gonna go ahead and go left this time. Okay, we don't want a 3. No 3. Come on, no 3. jinx myself. Nice, we get another treasure chest. Let me get the boomerang. That could actually be really nice for right now. What that does is attack everything on the screen, all monsters. So you don't have to choose a certain monster. You want a 4 or 1 here. And we get a 4. Nice. I hope it goes up and not down. Okay, my luck. By 3 points. Come on. Up, 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 up. Yes. Nice. Nothing. Okay. I think this might be a 4 or 5. 2, 3. Okay. That's not that bad. 50 gold isn't that bad. Okay. Get a 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. And I fell down again. Oh well, I'm out of Pachisi tickets, so let's go ahead and continue our quest. We'll come back here later. Let's go ahead and go north. Keep on heading north. Okay, we found a town. Let's go ahead and go into it. This would be the town of Kazav. Okay, so we made it to Kazav. Let's go ahead and talk to the locals. So, to the west is the Tower of Champagne where we need to go. Fellow fighter. Find the small medal. I think that's our 10th one. After we go ahead and explore Kazav, I'm going to go ahead and make it nightfall, come back into Kazav and show you some cool stuff. And then we're going to go ahead and go back to Elihan and get the Garter belt. Have a mage might be better for my rogue, maybe. And we got some new stuff we need to buy here. Definitely need those. Our fighter is a little bit on the weak side. I don't know what happened to her, excuse me. But she is extremely weak, so we need to get those iron claws ASAP. I need to get that chain whip. Iron armor, a fighting suit, and 3 scale shields. So basically I wasted my money getting the bronze shields, but that's okay. So got quite a bit of grinding to go. Gotta be prepared for that Tower of Champagne. So Kandar, we already know, is in the Tower of Champagne. Let's go ahead and loot. And we got another Pachisi ticket, so we can go ahead and play again if we needed to. I really do want to get to the goal. I might do that off camera. Just so we can do that. And we got boxer shorts, which is really pointless. Item I want in the treasure chest at the end. I guess we shouldn't make Elves angry, huh? That's weird. There's a floating staircase in the back of the wall right there. I guess it's just to show you that it's there. Let's go ahead and explore that. hood. That will definitely be an upgrade. Let me see. Yes, if you give it to Sarah, it will be an upgrade for her. Even for Gwen as well. I might give it to her because her defense is... they're about the same actually. But she doesn't have a hood, so I'm going to go ahead and give it to our fighter. You see how this adds up. Now it's a little bit weaker, but again, it attacks everything on the screen, so we gotta remember that. It is better for a rogue. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and give it to the rogue. And I believe the spiny weapon is now pointless. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and throw it in the bag. Might as well throw the life in the bag as well. They're all nice and tidy again. So let's go ahead and get out of here. That's basically it in this town. It's not really big, so all we have to do is basically grind out, make it night and come back in. So let me go ahead and do that right now. Go ahead and make it nighttime. And we're back in at nighttime. So let me go ahead and show you all the differences at night. I don't think I've ever done this yet. I believe the previous... Oh, I did do it. I did on the first one, Alien. That's right. Sorry about that. We go ahead and talk to the dude here. And basically he just tells you about the iron claws. Yeah, they're for fighters. Thieves can use it too, but fighters take more use to them. And now as you can see, the merchant isn't there anymore, so we can go ahead and sneak behind his counter, and we find the poison dagger that the guy was talking about, and a club, which is useless. Now the poison dagger isn't really that helpful for anybody in my party, because I don't have a mage, and the thief actually does a pretty substantial amount of damage, so we don't really want him just to do one damage or insta kill. What is this guy doing? Okay. And if you go behind here, we can talk to the owner. Okay, it's good to know. We don't even know where Non-Nose is yet, but we'll go ahead and find that. Oh, excuse my language. So that's basically it. I'm going to go ahead and rest at the inn. I'm then going to go grind out a little bit, get all that good equipment. Then we're going to go ahead and head north to our next destination. I'll see you guys in a little bit. So here we are at the Pachisi table again. I'm going to go ahead and show you what happens when you win. Bravo! So the door opens, you get to go ahead and go inside and get your treasure. Get the steel sword, that's why I wanted to finish this. And 500 gold, so it's not that bad. You get to talk to this dude. And if you look at the statues, it just tells you the winner of last game, or whatever. First king of Pachisi. And that's that's it. So we're done with this Pachisi parlor, and I'll see you guys again back in Kazov with all the equipment. Stay tuned. Alright, we're back. Let me show you what I got this time. The hero, as you saw, got the steel sword from the Pachisi game, so we didn't need to buy anything for him. For weapon-wise, we got the iron armor and the scale shield. Our fighter got a couple things: the iron claws, awesome weapon, and the fighting suit. And she equipped the fur hood earlier. Our thief got the chain whip and a scale shield, and our cleric got the scale shield. That's it. So now, let me show you my new spells. I leveled up quite a bit. First, let me show you what level I am. The hero is 10, the fighter is 10, the thief is 12, and our cleric is 11. Let me go ahead and show you what I did. I sort of messed up. I thought the smart book gave you the personality of smart and not sharp. Sharp is the one that I wanted my cleric to have this whole time, and I had that smart book for a while and I didn't even notice it. And I wanted to change my hero from jock to smart because his magic points is extremely low. So I changed that up, but it gave him sharp. Now it's not that bad. We will get another smart book later on in the game, or somehow make our cleric sharp, so I'm not too worried about it. Everybody else is the same. Let me go ahead and show you spells. Our hero now has return, so we don't need no more wing of wyverns. Oh no, wait, the hero already got return. I'm sorry about that. What did I learn that was new? Oh yeah, our cleric got antidote, so that's awesome. We don't need no more antidote herbs. And I believe that's it. So let's go ahead and cast return. We're gonna go and head into Alihan, go talk to the Metal King and get that Garter belt. I believe the Garter belt gives the personality of sexy. If that's true, we want our fighter to have that right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and save it before I use it though, just to make sure. So now we got the Garter belt. Next, at 20, we get the Bladerang, which I think by the time we get 20, the Bladerang really isn't that great, because right now we already have weapons I think that's even better than that, so it's not really that great of a reward, but we'll see when we get it. So let's go ahead and save it, because I want to make sure that the fighter gets sexy and not something else. So yeah, I'm enjoying this this series so far. The lineup is a little bit slow. I wish our guys got a little better stats. That was because of our personality though. But we'll fix that. Go ahead and give our fighter the Garter belt. Let's see what happens. Actually, I don't even have to save it. I realized that, and we did get sexy, awesome. But I realized that if you take off the item that changes your personality, it'll just go back to what you had on, so it's not that bad. So, I'm now going to go ahead and meet you back at, where were we, Kazov. But first, before I do that, I want to go ahead and heal here since it's free. And then what I'm going to do is use a Wing of Wyvern to get back to Kazov instead of magic. Let's go ahead and heal for free. That's a good little trick if you're way far in the game and you're at an area where it just costs like hundreds of gold, you don't really have it. You can go ahead, use your return feature back to Aliahan, and then use a Wing of Wyvern back to the area that you are at. So, you know, it's pretty nice that way. So basically the annual cost, whatever a Wing of Wyvern costs, which I think is 15. So let's go ahead and do that now. Off we go. So now we're gonna go ahead and head north. See what we get. Here's a new monster, Shadower. I believe these cast Ice Bolt, but they're not that bad. They're really easy, as you just saw right there. Here's some more new monsters, the Rogue Knight and the Gas Cloud. Now the Rogue Knight is very deadly if it has more than one in a party. They have a lot of defense and they do really high damage. Plus they have an ability where they can summon healers to heal them. So if you have more than one and each one of them summons a healer, if you keep focusing your attacks on the Rogue Knight, the healers are just going to keep healing them. So it gets pretty annoying, but if it's only one, it's not that bad. So here we are at a new village. Let's see what this is about. Oh, what's wrong with this dude? He's sleeping. I guess this is the sleeping village that everybody was talking about. Now, we can't really do anything here, so there's only one thing that we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And there's one person that's awake. So let's go ahead and talk to him. So apparently the Elves cursed this village because they're missing the Dream Ruby. I'm guessing we're going to have to go ahead and find that. And we found the Tragic Tale. Awesome. And an agility seed. Not bad. And this guy is holding up salutes. Everybody's asleep here. I don't think there's anything I can really do. I think there is an item somewhere. Full moon herb. Nice. And a leather kilt. I don't believe that's going to be good for anybody here. Oh, just barely. If I didn't buy the iron armor, I would have just kept the leather kilt. That sort of annoys me. I could have just saved a whole lot of money right there. And it's only one defense, so... And that's alright. A strength seed. And in this is our first bag that we see. But you can actually look in bags in this game. I thought that was actually brought to Dragon Quest VIII, but it's actually in here as well. Actually, I think there's something in this marsh, if I remember. Don't want to look too much, but I think there is. Unless I'm thinking of another town, which I might be. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of another town. Don't want to stay in there too long, I'll get poisoned. So that's all I can do here, nothing else really, so let's go ahead and get out of here. And we're going to keep on heading. another new monster, the Avenger, and here is 3 Rogue Knights. That really sucks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill the, what they call Ravengers in here. That's alright. I'm gonna call the Ravengers first. The Ravengers, they hit twice, so you wanna knock those out as quickly as possible, but they're extremely weak, so. I just hope these guys don't summon healers. And there they go, start summoning them. Get rid of that healer right away. And by the way, that's a new monster, the healer. All he does is basically heal whatever's on the screen. Not bad gold or experience. And as you can see, there's a little patch here. Someone was describing this before. The patch to the village of Elves. Yeah, they don't like humans too much. So apparently his son fell in love with Elf, and now the Elf Queen is upset about it. Before we talk to the Elf Queen, let's go ahead and get the next small medal. See what Queenie has to say. So, we already know where the Dream Ruby is. It's in the cave to the south. So let's go ahead and hit there. And off we go. Couple new monsters, the Rabbit Hound and the Dead Stools. The Dead Stools, I think they either put you to sleep or they rob your magic. They put you to sleep, okay. Can be very deadly, especially in a cave like this. Not bad, 288 gold. What are you doing here? Okay, that's good to know. Okay, that last fight was hectic. There was 5 sweet shrooms and they kept putting me to sleep. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do my tactical heal. And our fighter gained a level, so that's awesome. Heal everybody real quick. Got some holy water, not really useful here. Here's another new monster, the vampire. The vampires, they cast Ice Bolt. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way, so I can pick up a chest on the way. All it does is just make a big loop, but I want to get this small medal, so And there's a healing spring. That will boost up all your hit points. He says hit points, but it's hit points and magic points. Those last monsters are whipping me up. Go ahead and heal for free. As you can see, our Cleric got her magic points back. Again with the dead stools. Putting you to sleep all over the place. Wow, these rooms are becoming relentless over here. We're going to want to go ahead and go west here, but I'm going to go ahead and go north and grab a couple of chests first. One on each side. And we get Iron Spear. Awesome. Waste some money. We can always sell it though. And a Strength Seed. Nice. Save that for later. So I did not know this, but apparently Rabid Hounds cast defense. That really sucks. That lowers your defense for an entire party. Damn, sleep shrooms. I'm just gonna call them sleep shrooms. Screw dead stools. So we're gonna go ahead and skip this area, because if you go down here, it's just gonna go down to a dead end that leads to nowhere. So we're gonna skip that, and we're gonna go head over to. Well, first I guess we gotta go down here. Go ahead and grab this chest. Silver Rosary. That's actually a pretty nice item. I think that actually makes the Cleric sharp, I believe. To the left, there's nothing. Wow, my hero took a beating there. As you can see, he's down to 15. Let's go ahead and do another tactical restore. But we're going to want to go ahead and go south and then east. But we want to get the treasure here first. Not bad. Nice, our Cleric gained another level and learned Gale, which is in our Dragon Warrior 3 was known as Infernos, and it's basically a tornado attack. We're going to want to go east here, but we're going to go down and east first. And we get a Pachisi ticket. Yeah, like I was saying about before, Pachisi tickets come a dime a dozen. There's a certain dungeon that has an enemy where the thief can just steal Pachisi tickets over and over and over again. It's you'll come out of that dungeon with like 20 tickets. So let's go see if anybody can use this. And they can, but it's not any better, so we're gonna go ahead and keep that on us. And here we are. Here's another new monster, the Evil Moth. They're the cousins to the Trick Moths. We want to get rid of these dead stools first, though. And as you can see, they just cast the same thing, it's just around. And there's that defense I was talking about earlier. That can be a pain. Oh wow, the whole party's almost asleep. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna go ahead and heal him for my turn. things are just relentless. And we need to get rid of them now. Not trying to die. Nice. And our hero gained a level. Awesome. Finally getting that MP. And learn Fireball. Oops. Fireball is basically a blaze to a group of enemies with a little bit more power. And what's in here? We get the Dream Ruby. Oh, okay, so they left the Dream Ruby here, but they committed suicide together. What a sad ending. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here. So that last level on our, or that last fight, excuse me, our thief gained a level, and we learned a very important skill for our thief. The thief knows. Basically, it smells out how many treasure chests are left in the area. Let me go ahead and use it, and I'll show you. There are no chests remaining on this floor. And what it's really useful is because if you're in towns and there's hidden, like let's say small metals in a bush or something, you use that spell will actually pick up those treasures as well as just normal treasure chests. So it's a very handy tool. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get to the entrance of the cave, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so here we are outside. So next time we're going to go ahead and talk to the Queen of the Elves. Hopefully she'll remove the curse on non-elves, and let's see if we can't push those people for some information. Alright guys, you have a good one. Take it easy. Peace, love, and happiness. Enjoy your video games, and I'll catch you next time.